Just doing a couple of other setup things. Now I'm back home. There we go. And there's a live confirmation. No? That doesn't work. Does that work? No, that's also not true. Why are you doing that? No, that's also not true. Why are you doing that? Oh, there you go. There we go. Ah, the interconnectivity. The interconnectivity of things. Just. All right. It is 11:15 here in London. It is, the heat has slightly dissipated, but it's still summer, and it's still hazy, and it's still dry. But that's enough about here. This is hour 1318 in No Man's Sky. I've got my coffee. My name is Mark. I'm your pilot, and I'll be guiding you through the inky blackness of space. My name is Mark. I'm your pilot. Coffee. Still need to bring down that volume a bit. All right. Let's dive into it, shall we? There's Construct Hidoi in one of his many guises. I say he. So this is Arbutan of Anathem, the commander. Cryopumps, that man knows. Again, I'm gendering. A Korvax, a Viking after my own heart. But that also sounds a lot more suspicious than if it would if I said man. Fleet Commander Online, we got Urge from Close to the Edge. That's a nice outfit, mate. Chromatic Metal, Cryopumps. Again, they know I like Cryopumps, that's good. Superconducting Fiber, some Magnetized Ferret. Trade Mission. Scare from Awaken I Love. Salvage for more gravity nibble. No. Semi condensate, enriched carbon, get relic, album and pearls. And a bunch of units. Well done, trade team. Need to have a look at my unit count. Any one of you, I don't think I'll reach it with these guys, but selling is going to be close. Hiling Inks. Again, nice hat. That's Bosch. Currently a data specialist. Clarty Bratton Nicto is Iron Dang. Get Acknowledgement Salt units, Hot Ice, Superconducting Fiber, and Preserved Cork Grass Seeds. Merchant Norlas Beck from Close to the Edge. One Construct Hidoi. We've got a semi-wearing beautiful white casing. There's Specialist Bosch. Conscript Hudoi in one of the other guys. We've got Ings, Hireling Ings, and Attendant Ings, Olivine Window, and not Ings, but Iggs. Now, Hireling Iggs. I mean, they could have the same surname. Oh no, Ings and Iggs. Okay, they are two. And we've got Specialist 1 or One. I think One is better. Yeah, Conscript Hudoi. Definitely a lot of new names there. That is still too loud. There we go. I'll pick up. Lerutsky, are you also in white today? Well, yeah. It looks like the Korvax crew, Elyarn-Ijap, let's see if I can do this from memory. Elyarn-Ijap, Isemi, Oiki, and Retsunanoyev. That's a stab. Oiki, Isemi. There's Oiki. Yeah, they dress up in the same coloured carapaces. Makes them a bit difficult to tell them apart. Obviously Bosch is Viking, so that stands out. There's Rutsanoya. Again, resplendent in white. Do I have to start writing down the colours of their casings now? Oh my word. Let's have a look at the deck crew. We have Nuskogo, Echo Analyst Benenti Bazaniati. She, cool. Code entity Sat Kovom. I haven't met these. Cool. Decisive. And Opalm. Like we have Operator ISIL. Operator Entity ISIL. I don't think I've met any of them. ISIL sounds a bit familiar, but I've got SME in there. All good, all good. Did I have a... Oh, apparently I do. For those of you wondering why I'm expanding my storage rather than my tech slots, I'm not chasing down upgrades at the moment, but I'm pretty happy with how this is laid out. The actual upgrades themselves are over here, and then we've got the warp hyperdrive over here. I don't have a singularity engine. That was apparently an upgrade given to people who did a particular mission. But what we can do is start. So yeah, I'm just getting my cargo, and then we'll look at this, expanding that, and maybe doing some derelict freighter race. We've got some stuff to put away. My hands are not working this morning. It's a good start. We have too much thermic condensate. Album pearls are not stored. Well, they are, but I don't care about them. Definitely cryopumps are. Salvaged frigate modules are, but I shouldn't really sell some. Or give them away. It looks more like it. We can sell up to 72 million unit worth. Let's dump this stuff out first. Dirty bars, album pearls, preserved cork rock seeds, fresh lash herb cultivars, box of geck material. Well, it could be. Well, I would have said fabrics if it was like that, but prehistoric. Prehistoric hunting instruments, magna gold, and gravity nibbles. Alright. All quiet, all quiet. Let's go to the settlements. This morning's coffee is a mixture of El Salvadorian Bosclia, single estate, and a Mexican grown one. I need to work on this one. Definitely this Mexican one. I've never had this estate before, and it tastes a bit weak. Where am I going? Settlements. I'm really not awake this morning. Apparently we're still under attack, and we have conflict resolution pending at Delantis Crossing. Now, I've in the Great NPC project, which continues at a pace. Wouldn't say what kind of pace, but at least it is at a pace. I am still making note of NPCs. One of the things I was getting worried about was in Field. I was seeing more NPCs than I have residents for. I think the current count is around 35, and there's 28. However, thanks. We've actually made something. How about that? I'm going to change the output to something a bit more exciting. Oh, marrow bulb, I know I need. Ooh. Oh, I'll make a fusing accelerant. Yeah, that's very fancy. This is new. And I've actually got to the point I've cleared off my debt and they're in profit. Still only, well, we've got B class. I think it was originally C, so we've gone up A class. But as I was saying, I've seen more NPCs in the settlement than I have population. But look, I have a feature which has occasional population loss. And because I don't see all the citizens in one go, you see about, I think there's about 8. I could have lost citizens. I don't know. I don't know which ones they are. So let's have a look at this settlement visitor. Alright. I'm going to heed the warning on this. Scout Ivy Acti says they have been following an echo. It has led them to us. They have inhaled the nanite foam and shared this warning. It was an error to something in the void. Anger, initiate, poke, tickle. I think it could be tickle. A scattering of coins is all they ask in return for the message. Yeah, why not? Right, so now we get the settlement blessed by the writhing heart. Which doesn't replace the water loss, it's just an addition to. I mean, the settlement debt's going to go down, but it definitely improves. Apparently citizen happiness. I didn't take a screenshot, but I also know that they can... Ooh! Well, you like working close together, don't you? Uji and Sanchit playing their favourite game of
weather update. Storm clearing.
Seats. Sanch. Inhabitant. Don't know the words. Good. And huge. Passive aggressiveness is outstanding. Is it? Well, you have good fun playing chairs. I was upgrading, I think, another, here we are, domicile. I did buy a load of dirt. There comes the fireworks. I think I also picked up a load of chlorine, but 64 dirt. Okay. Wow, that really did go through my dirt. Got 95. Salvage data. Alright. This is Ziush. Already spoken to them this morning. How long is this going to take? One and a half hours. The warehouse. What does the warehouse want? Well, I must have walked right past it. Alright, yeah. Wait, a nice rug. Well, I don't know about the shiny stuff. It looks more like a piece of pleather. Pleather. So is there only one side to the warehouse you can go in? That's interesting. I say interesting, I mean actually dull. What about the rest of it? How'd you get in here? What? Oh, there we are. Set the fish. I haven't got my list with me. Whole doc, I definitely know. Are you still grumpy? Well, okay. No, we don't know what Tanet is. That could be. We see your crap work. Fair enough, abysmal friendliness, but. Still no sign of the actual attack ever being dwindled. There's actually a sentinel in camp but not attacking. Alright, we'll move on. Yeah, settlements. So I've done some good work this morning, that's nice. Good managerial tasking. I think we left a planet also in the system for me to explore. It was only an imminent core detonation planet. I think they're volcanic mostly. But, well, we're going to have a look. Let's have a look at the panel. Before I do, I'm going to do this. Again, I understand that I'm jumping around, but I do want to make it tidy. Freighter, 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 freighter. I want the chlorine. That dirt can go there. These. What have I got? Can't smuggled goods. Arr, he likes his smuggled goods, he does. Almost 100 of these. So that's an interest. We've not been. Go and do that. Everything else is groovy. I'm very annoyed by this thing. Can I move that somewhere else? I'll put it here. A lot more space in my inventory and my starship than anywhere else. Alright. That makes me a little happier. Let's have a look at this in the dispute. Planetary specialist Yerv and machine of Ube are colleagues at the research module. Their relationship collapsed after UJ injured Yerv in a drunken brawl. Is that Yerv? And that's Ube? this, well, I mean, it would be retaliated by blockading Earth's dwelling. Well, I think Earth should be fine. We'll get 6,901 in. I don't blame Earth for retaliating by blockading the dwelling, because there was that action. I don't forgive alcohol. So yeah. Manage your drink. I missed the uptick on that. In the freighter, in the exosuit. Looking good. Everybody happy? Yes, everybody's happy. Planetary special. Gene. Zook. Resident artist Mava. That's I think our fourth resident artist. And Geocrusher Chuxio. I now don't think I've got enough dirt to do the terrarium or the other industrial unit that looks like it's the hydroponics bay. See that? 64 dirt. And sure, I can go get dirt, but you can only store 50 dirt in a slot. And it's like, come on. We will it'll be the same. Where's the other industrial units? That's the cocktail lounge. The silo. Or the trade terminal. Let's have a quick up. How about the meta depot? Here we go. Crystallized helium. I know, I want to see it. Alright, I'm just going to do one of the smaller buildings. Glad to hear you're pleased, guys. Charlotte of Anomaly, en route to the tower, are you? Alright. We're a very permissive society here in Atlantis Crossing. No judgment about the weird melding. Are they off to the tower too? They've had a drink. Warrior Doin, Noose, is it Ragix? Don't know if I know Ragix. I definitely know Yangxiu and Doin. I think that's Doin. Yeah, he loves to dance. Arocdium, possibly. Noose, definitely. Again, best not really get involved in their circumstances because you have a tendency to ruin the vibe. Navarre, did you say you're worried? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and reassure. Actually, you've got all those things, so thank you. Current satisfaction is 86% though, come on. Get in. Nice. Looking forward to what? Tonight. There's Kenzo urgently off to the saloon. Ragex, Paternity Specialist Berber. Hi Jay, welcome. Patrol, no one head, don't we know them? Do you, yes, know them? Welcome to the stream. I'm just wandering around one of my settlements and making a note of the he's new NPCs that I meet, because I want to see if I can meet all the population of a settlement. Thank you very much. Do you play No Man's Sky? Geocrusher Eid, I definitely know. Alright.
Everything.
Nice. Nice. Me too. Well, try to. Let's put my... They do like playing with my Minotaur when I'm not here. I don't mind it, but I wish they'd put it back on the platform. Okay, so we need some crystallized helium, some more dirt. I don't know veteran cyber technician Ikians. Cool. Chemocat? Don't know. He increases productivity. That's what a contribution. Thank you, mate. Right, this is my office. I don't know why I'm walking around the back. Okay, so there's building upgrading. It's only going to take 20 minutes, but that's fine. Let's head back to... Well, on the way back, we'll pop into the parking lot, do our morning agriculture, morning harvest. Make our mid-level production. Maybe pick up some more salvage data. Got 95. I want to have over 100. Yeah, I want to just be, you know. Logics? In what way? If you have a question, try it. I'll do my best. Interesting that the voice to text to voice thing doesn't know the word logic. Logistics? Not much, no. I know there's some bugs with building going on. Beacon hasn't been very good in that regard. And I don't do any form of glitch building. But I did see somebody, well, this is before Beacon came out, talking about how to get different colours on surfaces on the Gamers Discord. But because I don't do a lot of base building, I didn't pay much heed. Okay, so I've done that. Let's do the starting production, which is 3 heat capacitors, 3 polyfiber, equals 3 circuit boards, and 2 acid, 2 unstable gel, equals 2 liquid explosives, and then 8 lubricant, and 40 planes of glass.
I'm a glitch builder, but I use standard build methods too depending on my design. RN, I'm just trying to think of something to build us.
Ah, right, okay. The new autophage parts. Well, I do think I was watching again mentioned Dirt the Gamer, because he does a lot of building, and I was watching him build from scratch, and he was talking about how, you know, inspiration as a thing. Yes, you can go in with a thought and a design. I've got one in mind at the moment in time. I don't know what parts I'll use, but I want to build down from a floating island, a kind of an apartment that hangs in the sky. That's my own personal thing that's lurking in my head at the moment in time around the base. I want nice visibility all the way around. But also, just to start building, just to find an area and just start putting pieces down and see what happens is creative, because you can start to say, oh, I like that, no, I don't like that, and build from that point. So having no plan is, as long as you're building, is still can be inspiring. I'm sure you've thought of that already.
Yeah, mold it as you go.
Yeah. Alright, so I've done that. We're going to go back to Mama. Maybe make some top level production? Let's see. I mean, my unit cap is lurking. Very close to that. Let's see what's in here. All right. So cryogenic cryopumps and living glass are going to make me cryogenic chambers. No, just do 6. There we go. To make some of quantum processors, I've got a couple of thermic condensate lurking around. I don't think I am going to be making it top level. Not much enriched carbon and thermic condensate is fine, so maybe making some. Yeah.
Hey Mac, how's going?
Hey Malinsky, how are you doing?
On the background of the office, slightly smiling face. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. You too have a nice day. So 6 elements condensate and 6 nitrogen salt. That will give me semiconductors. And 6 of those plus 6 enriched carbon, isn't it? For superconductors, yeah. And then circuit boards. I've got 3 there and I've got 1 in overflow as well.
Do you have stasis farm?
No. The only farm I've got is the one we just visited. I make stasis devices out of that level of production, so I can make the mid-level, and then the rest is made up. I just think it's so 6 and 4 of those. That's going to give me some 4 of these. You have to manage it with unit cap in place. So I don't think it. I'm quite happy with my level of production at the moment. They can go back into storage. Unless what I'm doing is stasis farm. But yeah, I make liquid explosives, living glass, and circuit boards. And then from what I get from.
Just asking us you're playing with some of the items.
Oh yeah, I'm going to make either a stasis device or fusion igniter. But I believe, or maybe I've misunderstood stasis farm. I think you can do the whole thing in agriculture. All right, so 4 of those. And what else have we got? We've got 8 of these, so we'll take 4 of those out, and that will give me stasis devices.
Yes, stasis is iodine build.
Yeah. So that's 62. So I could sell them. Yeah, 60 is 80.
Or prefab.
Oh, I think we'll have a mic up. Alright. I'm not going to sell those yet because I think I am very close to unit cap. What I will, these 2 can go away. Oh, I can sell those. Fine. What else have I got lurking around? Liquid exposure and diffusing accelerants. I've got 2 here. I'll take those 2. And now make some portable reactors. And I can go
I
in.
find selling stasis in high economy tech asterisk pays best, but finding them towards 80/30 is hard.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm happy as long as I get a percentage increase. I'm more than happy just to sell above profit, even if it's just 1%. I don't worry too much about the 80-20 split, primarily because, say, unit cap is always in effect. I'm always managing my money that way. Okay. So what was that planet we were going to have a look at? Kettle Miner we went and saw. We've got Mise Warp Beta, which doesn't sound like fun. Imminent core detonation. Yeah, it's going to be volcanic. I don't know. I'm changing my mind about these two. I think we're going to move on. Right, everybody, get ready. $2,000 units. Slow up. 418. 47, very close. About Wujang Afeng. Well, that's a good distance. Oh, so we're going in upside down? Fine. Oh, there we go. Well done, everybody. Good jump. Excellent work all round. Well done. Well done, sheep. Yes, sir. So does that mean we've got a different crew? Cart. Operation Entity Suds. What, Suds? Analyst Entity Tisco. Don't know these. Navigator Lout. Is that everybody? That's Suds. Yeah, that's everybody. She obviously remains the same. Let's have a look. Ooh, bad texture mapping. A reeking planet, a sub-zero planet, tropical planet. Alright, it's got rings. Don't need to mark it. Let's go visit Peten 11. Right, so and down on the flight deck. So this is a Viking system. For the first time we have Viking landing bay technicians. Captain New Guard Duanpings. Ooh, there's not so many of them though. Warrior Yerba Quag. And then we've got some missing knees. Prefect Pajolares. Warrior Urkang, really? Why does that name seem familiar? Doesn't look like there's anybody over in the others to the left. No. Oh no, there is. He's lurking. Ensign Yerexium. Okay. Okay. We're going to the planet with rings. interesting, you get different numbers of landing deck NPCs depending on the raid. Alright. Not that one. There we go. This is the tropical planet. Where's the sun? The sun is actually behind this thing. Right. Whatever. Well, we'll be coming on a very big ocean if we do that, so I'm going to move around a bit. Here we go. Peten 11. Purple and pink. Kind of nice. No settlements to speak of. Hold on, there's a flag there. Oh, there is building as well. And parking. Yay! Let's pop it down. And how are you, Sentinel? You alright with me doing that? Don't mind me doing that? Good. How about this? Come on.
Units received. Units received.
3 of 9. They're over the crest of that hill.
Units received.
Okay. That's 4 flying things? Let's pick up the flag. Okay. Let's pick up some salvage data. I presume there's going to be a fair amount of subaquatic life. Because there's so much water. And it might be one of those weird planets where there's nothing actually living on the surface. Well, have a look in the database in a bit. Very relaxed sentinels. Didn't we mark one? Just there. Cool. Yeah, it's not that low. I do find, and this is my personal preference, purple grassed planets to be the most difficult to like. It's definitely not my colour scheme. Purple or brown? Reds and blues. Definitely much more focus. And green, obviously. Alright, before I descend into a cave, let's have a look at the discoveries. Underwater, rare underground, and uncommon. So 2 underground. I might take this opportunity to get some cobalt. No red dot in sight, even for an uncommon. Come on. I can hear animal noises. They might be on the surface, but it's encouraging. probably a bit aggressive. Right, shut off. All other roads are shut off. Alright, let's get some cobalt inside me.
Detected.
Great fun. Very complex little cave. I do like an underground tree. No, nothing. It might go on. No. No, this is a natural cave, not a Really? Really? Come at me, bro, I tell you. So from what we understand, these are less likely to spawn animals than artificial caves. So maybe we'll do that. Well, let's get out. Ow! Who bit me?
Units received. Units received.
I didn't see an artificial cave. No. Do you want to shut down this production facility? There's possibly a cave there. I think that would be counted as artificial. I think. Can't see it then. No. Ow. No. Alright, let's As I approach the terminal, the air grows thick with an unknown gas. Grah. Sentinel trophy rises. Should have killed it. Run. No honor in... My breathing becomes rapid, my chest appearing to swell with an unknown energy. The terminal identifies the substance as Gra. I feel as if I could scream. What should I do? Sentinels are right outside. Nah. Alright, fine. Let's pop a signal booster down. See if there's anything nearby. Oh, drop pod. How far? 5 minutes. No, just doing this for cave generation more than anything else. I'll take the flag. Well, there's one of them. It's so bizarre that these artificial caves, the ones caused by these structures, being planted. Make it more likely for an animal to appear rather than natural caves. Alright, fella. If I He's angry now. I ain't chopping no trees down. Look, that tree's fine. Just trying to free up that little monster. Even though he's angry, he wants to eat me. I'm not sure this...
I can hear a soaring BG.
Is that... Not here. Right, well I can't see anything. I don't... Is this actually a cave? I don't think it is. I think it's just a strip.
Units received.
Might be in my local background and the sensitivity of the mic is picking it up. I can't hear anything. No, not yet. Let's pop down the old signal booster. Have a nice sip of coffee. Okay. Oh, a very basic ship. Anyway, liquidator Kurmash. Gra. You are the one I await, the interloper. Our ancestors speak of your allegiance to the Viking in the Great War. Together we fight the Sentinel Plague. I've seemed to jolted the Viking out of a trance. They compose themselves and address me politely. Their hulking muscles are poised with the perfect civility. Why are you here? Viking share some footage. I recognise Liquidator Kurmash from themselves in the video, but with none of their present serenity. They stand atop a shattered sentinel walker, laughing maniacally, firing their multi-tool in the air. Gra gra! Gra gra! Liquidator Kurmash turns to face their ship and sighs. Their journey has not been halted by an equipment failure. They are a warrior, not a mechanic. Their journey has been halted by a mechanical failure. They offer cargo in exchange for any help. What do you need? This unglamorous vessel has worn down has worn down by decades of daily use. The ship looks cared for, the weapons especially have been well maintained, but some parts appear to have corroded over time. Or maybe you need some metal plating. I replace the corroded parts with fresh metal sheeting, ensuring there will be no need to revisit them for some time. Liquidator Kurmash looks at me with deep respect. Despite their obvious military skill, their basic engine maintenance seems to have eluded them. They will reward me gratefully. Oh my word. Reward me gratefully. Thank you. That's very kind. Enjoy. You should really get some essence on that ocean. Oh, he's gone. Can't see any caves. There's some sort of outcrop over there. Actual copper? Actual copper? Alright, okay. On the game. Ah, this takes me back to my old days of grinding away.
Technology recharge.
Normally wouldn't bother, but pure copper does seem more difficult to just stumble upon for me. I get activated copper all the time. Pure copper, not so much. I know it is regularly found on planets, but I thought it's right there. I can also hear the Sentinel to my left, and they don't seem bothered by it. Cool, okay. Oh, hello. Mixture of vessels there. Trade mission with possibly... Didn't find anything, did it? That's annoying. Oh, no, it did. Waypoint. Possible K, that's interesting, that's good. There's the uncommon one. You're stuck on a rock, mate. Where are you? We sleekly timid beastie. There it is. Oh, don't go up in the ceiling. This makes it harder for me to... Alright. Come on. There's a hole right there, mate. Come on. Well, now you vanish. Oh, there you are. Standing right next to me. How are you? There you go. You get a creature pellet for that, and you place me next to water, which is very nice. Rather muddy water. Call me muddy waters.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Thanks.
Units received.
So that's... I think there are 2 more. I didn't see the count. Oh, just 1 more. Anything particular about this last one? No, just rare, underwater, and always active. I think returning to that ocean would be a good idea. Three, 6, 3, 55. Come on. I'll do that one as well. Any more I want to salvaged? There's 2 there. 317, 283.
Like someone was cutting wood loaf.
I think that's the scanner, isn't it? I mean, there might, as I say, there might be somebody cutting wood outside.
Received.
3526. Okay, let's do those 2 and then we'll move on. Go find the ocean. Finally. Take a picture? I think we should. Oh, come here. It's not that sound, it's not the planes coming into City Airport. Oh. Nice floaty one. definitely think this will give me enough salvage data to make the trip to the Anomaly worthwhile. Oh, well, I might as well get that as well. No, no. Housekeeping. More on the way back. A couple of knowledge stones. Sure. Let's do that one.
I had a mission yesterday. For a walker brain, fighting robots is not a joke.
No. It is not. It's like keeping your shield intact is very important because you could die very quickly. And you have to get through so many of them before you get to even see a walker. Alright, time to find the ocean. What I would say is use the terrain to your advantage, so you can use a brow of a hill to put yourself behind, because walkers, normally sentinels will come from one direction. So if you put a brow of the hill between you and those sentinels, you can fire over the brow of the hill and get them and protect yourself. Dig yourself a hole and hide in it. That's the other thing. If you've got your terrain manipulator. Alright, big old ocean. Look at that. Oh, come on. That's nice. I'm so glad you're enjoying it though, Mansky. I'm glad the purchase was worthwhile.
Units received. Units received.
I had to fight my first boss, some mother boob or whatever, 4 times. That was the mission. But I had to do robots on the way to the bug.
The Titan worm. We're putting the bug.
Units received.
Game is so addictive, Polai.
Welcome to the club. How's my oxygen? Alright.
Technology recharge.
Fishy, 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 fish.
Units received.
Wow. That's very nice. It's like an underwater mushroom. Oh no, it's a speedy. There he is. Come on.
Units received.
Done.
To make underwater base, how difficult that would be.
Not difficult, actually. Once you've got the building components, it's not hard at all. And once you've built a room, obviously you can get yourself in that room and don't worry about oxygen so much. Now, where did I park? Over there. What I find slightly annoying is maybe you can, maybe I just don't have the parts, but I found to turn corridors from vertical to horizontal you always need a room to do that. But no, they're not hard to make. It's the same as building on land, except you're just standing in water. They're slightly. Did I swim past it? No, I did all right. I didn't. My Boy Scout sense of navigation prevails. I mean, I've only made one underwater base, and it's not really an underwater base. It's part of a base. I'm no means an expert. But building the bits of the underwater bits of Highway to Stephen, that was my first attempt at building underwater, and it was fine. Okay, we have collected the creature bonus. I'm annoyed by these mismatched textures. We've taken a thumbnail, which is nice. We will now visit the anomaly. And go shopping. Not bad, nice living ship over there. Sentinel. Hi. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Let's see, 136 salvage data, so let's go. Yeah, because all the tunnel bits seem to go at an angle. Maybe you can rotate them and do it that way. Right. Item received. Item received. Item received. Item. Nice.
Item received. 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 Item received.
Oh. Where was I? I reckon I'm still going to be needing some salvage data. I'm so behind in this aspect of the game. Yeah, definitely need some more. Nice. 31 left. Alright, so what have we still got left? I'm going to go right, because I think I've done most of these. So there's 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, but there's still all of that. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's double it to 40. Some will be 3, some will be 2. Goes to 43. And then we're good? Alright, then we're good. So another 50 or so. You look like me, mate. breakdown. And all solars have this peculiar nose. I don't think they do, but nice. Just some basic inventory tidy up. So I'm going to put my figure, let's say 60 more salvage data. And that's the royal we, I mean me, specifically. Should be good for now. But let's throw ourselves into a black hole. You can't park there, mate. I mean, come on. I mean, some freighter NPQ captains, what are they thinking? You can't put your freighter right there on the bench in the back hole. Could have damaged the core. Gonna mess around with your time-space continuum, I tell you that. You won't know whether you're coming or going. Alright, so welcome to Elyarn-Ijap. We are 520,000 light years from the center. Presumably in a yellow class star system, because they all pretty much always are. I'm going to pop my freighter here. We are in a Viking system. I say that with authority. Because there is a Viking over there. Aren't you? Ensign Igor? Whoa, that's a landing. He's over here. Well, see, now he is standing on the cigarette, and so is the other guy, right? Cadet ends. Scout Liz. Alright, Scout Liz. Conscript Kenquin. All new. I mean, we haven't been in a Viking system since the last system. That was all the Viking, but we've been in quite a few Gek recently. Nakogel. Scout. No, well, you're You're not crew, you're just visiting. Guard Ikangxia, Warrior and Norkang, and on Sizzlers 3, Scout Ludair and Guard Pavunji. How you doing, Recruit Nikogul? Thank you, thank you. So you do classify yourself as crew? I doubt that. I mean, if they're crew, there's an endless supply of Korvax, Viking, and Gek in the ship. These guys are crew. And even I'm still haven't found. Well, we have had repeats come back. All right, Navigator Hun. All right. This on non-left. Analyst entity Zigaletsk. Shit, how do you keep track of all these people? All right, okay. No bother. Chemist entity Ripo. And up on flight we have research entity Ukrasimo. Again, texture not mapping very well. I mean, I don't mind this one, it's kind of fun. We've got a viridescent planet, and actually looks viridescent for a change. Flourishing, boiling, supercritical. And frozen. Well, these two sound fun. We'll try, we'll mark Ziush Beta. Do I need to empty my pockets? Yes. What kind of economy are we in? I can tell from here more than looking at the trade terminal. Alright, it's actually a trading economy. Opulent too. Teleport coordinators. I think I want some of those. Minus 12.9% is fine.
Product received.
So I've got more money than sense me. How much are these? 59, 60? 60 would be under. Am I bothering with that? Nah. What else is in the freighter inventory? I can sell the bits of rubbish. Bit of tat. Sell. Nip buds.
Units received.
Gek relics.
Units received. Units received.
We'll keep the teleport coordinate. Why are they there? So the Vikings and daggers can go. We'll put you here. This is now becoming messy. I think the organic catalyst can go back in its storage, and along with the hot ice. And the lemium. Don't see any point in carrying that around either. Yeah, I'll sell the rest of that. Superconducting fibre, I don't see a need to carry that around either. Or amino chambers. Or maybe. No, I think I'm fine. Enormous metal cogs, I think they can be sold. Spicy chum. Maybe not. Chlorine, yes, we want to keep. Dirt, we want to keep. And teleport coordinates, we want to keep. Probably want more dirt. And crystallized helium. No, well, I can do that. I can sell those little bits. Yeah, sell that.
Units received.
Yeah, another Lennium.
Units received.
I've only got 2 panes of living glass, so it's worth going to Boudoir. Do we go and buy some more dirt? Interesting, they are staying in your favour. They've changed that. Good. That does seem to make more sense. The only, if you're still there, Malinsky, underwater bases, very deep underwater bases might be problematic because, I mean, if you start going into 100U underwater, for instance, or even 1000U underwater, that could be tricky because I think you need better protection. But just, you know, if you're just going 40 or 60U under the water, it's absolutely fine. Buy dirt.
Product received.
Yeah. $62. It's 495. Isn't it 42? Is it 4275 or 4295? Unit cap. Unit cap NMS. $4294. So I can sell these at a minor profit and I'll be alright. But that brings me very close to it. I didn't realise, yeah, it's the hexadecimal amount. 42949672295 is FFF in hexadecimal. Okay. Elyarn-Ijap, here we are back again. We did mark a planet, but I don't know if that marker is still there. Ziush beta. That misplaced textures on the planetary probes, new. I haven't seen that. Entity Avit. Entity Tizani. Navigator Ook. And then there's Entity Plima. They're definitely new. Hey, Avit. Guard nuns. Does he? Scout Zui. Scout Amkargan. Nobody up on this is a little 3. And Guard Armen Officer Onubir. And they think they're crew. Temporary crew, surely. He calls me Commander. Hello. Not bad. Don't mind that. Ensign Guri Hammer. Okay. Well, the basic looking ships here. That was very much, I mean, it's a, I can't remember the ship class from Battlestar Galactica, the original series. That's very similar nose to that. Alright, where's that? Able Alpha. Folks. Let me tell you the story of Able Alpha. High sentinel activity, worth noting. A flourishing planet. Doesn't mean it's going to be very pretty or... We'll find out. It's the only way. I mean, we described the zone in Annihilation as flourishing. The epitome of such a good movie. It's Alex Garland, right? We've got an indigo ocean. Kind of hilly. A lone tree up there, I like that. Thank you, landing module. That was very last minute of you to grab me.
Units received.
24 degrees, how nice.
Units received.
10 aminal.
Weather warning. Incoming storm. Units received.
Definitely take advantage of that. I think no ground dwellers, some nothing on the ground at all here.
Suit power cells completed.
Alright.
Technology recharge.
These are going to be interesting. I knew that was going to take a bite out of me.
Toxins detected.
Really? I travel thousands and thousands of light years to come to your planet and that's how you treat me? Xenophobes. Is it really? I thought there was one nearer. 300 units that way. I might get a friend to help me with this. Well, I might as well go for a swim, as it's here. Crabby? Well, not really.
Units received.
More squiddy.
Units received.
Seahorses.
Received.
So that's 3,
Weather update. Storm clearing.
4. Oh, that leaves 3 left to find. That leaves 2. Oh, thanks. How about here? Don't do. There we go. Oh, it's so much fun. I've lost the direction of my ship, but down the hill. It's over there. Come on. Don't disappear on me. Here we go. Thank you, Sternoop. So much fun. There's a doggo over there. So what creatures are we missing? Rare underwater, always active. Uncommon underground, always active. Okay. Oh, an electrical disturbance. I would want him to put you back in the... Let's see if we can find something nearby. And a larger body of water, I think, for the rare underwater one. We've got a trading post. How far is this trading post? 4 minutes? Do I look like I'm just saying can waste 4 minutes on it? Oh yeah, I suppose you've got a point. Probably going to wrap up in about half an hour because I'm hungry. And I want to make some lunch. Alright, trading post. Is there just one landing pad? Look away, it's not ready for its close-up. There we go, almost there. Almost. Almost. No. There we go. There is something about white and gold trimmed spaceships. It seems such a very impractical colour to actually have. Right, cave. Oh, I didn't see one. I thought I did, but no. I can't see anything else. All right. Signal booster. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a cave here. Thank you. So how far away is that distress beacon? It's quite nearby. You're not very happy. Have a treat. There we go. Come on. I don't mind jumping off. It looks pretty crappy. Still no cave. Maybe there. No, no. I just saw some reflection here and thought that might indicate subterranean. See, it is subterranean, but you've smelt much life, have you? That must be fun for you. nothing nearby. Where'd you go, Simia? There you are. I'm trying to do this from memory to see if I can find that trade terminal again, that trade platform. Oh, there it is. I, sir, may be an idiot, but I am not an idiot. That ship will magic itself upon my capital ship by the miracles of game logic. I think we can do better than this body of water. Let's find a real ocean. There we go. I think I might be on a hiding to nothing to try and find this rare underground one. There's the underground, underwater rare one. Okay, it's not moving too quickly. Not that rare. Alright, back to spelunking. Okay, that was a bit warpy. Really? Really? No cave. Another waypoint. We'll see, there's your problem. That's bedrock. Come on, give me something a bit more meaty, some more substantial. Another one. Hey, autopage. Tell you what, I'll quickly go around and learn some words. What are you doing, me? Can we practice speaking? No, learn a new word, please. Trade, that'll do. Oh, thank you. Exquisite Zarvanels. I'd like to practice language, please. What have you got? Trade symbol. Greed. Construct Hoxtov. Have a radiant shard. God, that was generous. Practice language. Request a new word. Friendship symbol. Malfunction. That's a friendship, is it? It's the sort of thing you don't share, only with really good friends. Rebuild constructor Yenna. No, we're not doing assistance. I want assistance, like in the colour scheme though. Practice language. Request new word. Technology. Hardware. You construct Sehi Nuek. Come on, have some more. It's very nice. I do like your carapace. No. I hear tales of a rare underground creature. Do you know? No? No. Useless. Request new word and mystery. Non-existent, thank you. So we've marked another beacon 5 minutes away on top of this hill. Again, no goddamn caves. Did you find something? Did you find? No. I don't think we did find out anything new. I might give up on this. In fact, I am. It is 10 to 2. I would like some lunch. There's a cave there. Ish. What do you mean meandering area not clear? It does not want to land there, whatever. Alright. Put myself on the base of the hill and walk up. Alright, please, go on. Not a cave.
Units received. Units received.
more cave. I mean, they can still spawn here. Alright, well, I'll go to that. Ow. Again, no cave. Not that I can see. It is a bit dark, but... Cave? Anyone? No? No. Oh, it looks like he won't have to give up. I mean, I could come back, but... What's the point, eh? God. $2,500 nanites. Yeah, let's go home. Let's see what... Well, will I stream tomorrow? Yes, I should... Well, maybe not. That's not my freighter. Somebody else's freighter. Mine's over there. Alright, that's what we're going to call it. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm just going to put myself back onto Antler Mama and call it a day. If you're watching Magvi Gaming, play No Man's Sky, hour 1317, 1819. If you like what you see, or even if you don't, even if you're completely ambivalent, please like and subscribe. Whatever emotional state you want to be in is the emotional state you are in. I know that is also categorically untrue. Why can't I... There we go. Operating my machinery. Yeah, probably won't be streaming. Probably, I'll be streaming Chernobylite this evening, hopefully. And then I'm off to see my mum for a couple of days, and then it'll be the weekend, and yeah, so my streaming is going to be rather sporadic over the next few days, probably no more than normal. But I do try to stream twice a day. It's a silly schedule. It's kind of silly. These look like they seem to be the same. Want a beard? Oh yeah. Oh we don't. They seem different. God knows doesn't though. Chernobylite is great. Really enjoying it. Survivalist, science fiction, horror, base building. Well, yeah, base improvement, inventory management, all the usual stuff. But yeah, I'm loving it. The actual setting and the gameplay. It's good fun. It's spooky. There's Discord. Please, if you're into Discord and like talking to fellow people, if you're into talking to fellow people, come along, because it's very early days on the Discord, but it's slowly turning into a nice place to be. And if it doesn't, then I'll shut the whole thing down. Rule with the iron fist. I don't at all. But until I or we meet again, please share and enjoy.